Amazing. Sometimes it's nice to listen to something you post. If you're posting 15-minute video, you are 15 minutes younger. People expect that you know what you say. Yeah, if you write it 15 minutes ago, then you're reading 15 minutes ago. But if you're not writing what you're gonna sing or say, it say you're thinking and you're speaking as you get older. Listen to the song that my grandchild look like my son, but my son look like me. I mean, I'm fixing the bed and listen to the song like, wow, this is facial collection. My father, mother face is what I become, and my son 1990 become my face, and now my granddaughter have my face. But when my granddaughter grow up, is it not my son pass on my face, and my granddaughter is gonna keep my face, and at the same time become my bank account. If you understand, my son will never get pregnant. The system is smart. I have a son 1990. They know my son will never get pregnant. What they do, my son was born when I was 18. As soon as my son is 18, they find a girl, and now they believe I was 18, I make my son is 18 making me. It's funny, I never see someone can eat for me. But the shocking thing is that that girl picture my son is in my stomach, 3-month old, become 6-month old, become 9-month old. One drop from the father enter me. My son have 10,000. But when he was 15, 16, he already wasted a lot by the time he's 18. One hit the jackpot, but that little girl was born 2008, 23 of November. Since I started posting my video, all my masturbation online went inside that little girl, because she is a boat, she is a body that can produce another body. My son cannot produce, but my son plants my seed, and where my seed go, I feed the girl during the pregnancy, and now the girl is born. But luckily, I able to save 1,552 days today. 1,552 days since 2008. Now, there are a lot of people, if it comes to counting, a lot of people saving days, because you have a lot of people who have bad relationship. But it is different between someone who never talk about posting a video giving numbers. It's different than someone who did and challenged to give 700 orgasm and now say I'm not giving nothing. So there is someone who like to go watch tennis and someone who like to watch a football. It's like me. This is a game. It's one big game. A woman pass on the face, I get the face, I give it to my son, now my son passes it to somebody else. One passport picture, one face, and when you look on the internet, so many people have that face. But there is a face and there is a mind. The system is smart. The many that look like me, the easier it is. But that's why every 60 minutes in UK, everything I do in Holland, They copy it and post it in UK. They play back every 60 minutes what I do. It's the fact. And everything I do 6 hours later, America gonna play back. But the best part, every blocking I block, they not playing back the blocking. They go on, they celebrate it like, okay, she doesn't do nothing, we're doing something. Yeah, I know. I open a well and I refill the well. Now they all going with a bucket, bailing water. But they don't know how long it's gonna take the well to dry. That's the game. I have big language, I know. And it really insults some important people in the world. But don't forget, the dot make the food. The dot. It's the same. I am a nothing girl here. I'm in charge of the pregnancy all over the world. I cannot prove it, but time will tell who I am. Sally is supposed to be twin. She's not twin. The twin stuck inside of her. The only place you can differentiate the two is the funny girl on video is not the one who's shouting and cursing God. There's two different Sally. One is very funny and one is very rude. A very rude one is the other half of the Sally. The me, I don't advise people to say, oh, brothers and sisters, the Sally advise people, go to brothers. I am not. I am very rude. I'm very demanding. I give orders. It's like a great grandmother, the owner of the body, is reversing to be the daughter and the granddaughter. I don't kiss up with people. I am just straightforward. But if you only study the video, you will know. Sometimes they differentiate my voice to able to tell the difference between me and the Sally. But at the same time, you have illusion. Some group of girls who really believe since 1600 that I am an old, twisted, 152 year, I have no brain, they have to drive me. They think they've been driving me since 1 July to 20th of July. And they really think they have 41 days to drive me. Can you imagine? The next 41 days, God did not see it yet. The next 41 hours, God is having fantasy, but does not have sex yet. And the sperm in the body that came from the body is not yet out of the dick. The next 41 hours. Whether the sperm is going in a condom or in a baby body, the dick did not pump it out yet. So, the next 1 hour, there is a sex, the oldest sex. But 2 hours later, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours later, God is not flying. God does not have technique. So I'm telling you, God know yesterday and everything God collected yesterday. But God does not know how to fly to the next 5 hours. God can kill people because God cannot patient for the next 5 hours. But God is a minute by a minute, a second by a second. God cannot fly to the future. In money, if God want to print $1 billion right now, it's fast. It's just put the paper and print it. God cannot manipulate the food to grow faster than it should. You can bake a bread today. You cannot make a car in 1 minute, but you can buy a car that is already made 6 months ago. God is very slow compared to the brain of mankind. Mankind is thinking big, but mankind cannot see that God is just a minute away. But Sally is a child from the stomach, but someone make her in the stomach, and someone is inside her stomach advising her where to go. All you need to do is study the different voice in the video. There's a lot of manipulation. There's a cursing, and there's demanding, and there's the funny girl. But at the end of the day, I know someone can say black woman is God. Black woman is not God as perceived to be. It's an excuse for a group of people who hijack the wall and try to say, oh, God is just nothing, so if you really need something, you have to fight for yourself, because this woman is the mother of mankind that have nothing to offer you. It's a poor excuse to blame it on a black girl that is standing holding a baby. God is a feeling, and the feeling that have come this far, and children live on, and the mind is already dead a long time ago. And until the lost children try to look back in their grandmother's agenda, try to study what happened when they left the school, until they look back in their grandmother's safe and try to find out the history, waking up in the morning, getting free, everything, it's cool, I know, but you sleep 1,000 times. There is a very, the shocking thing about this world is, you can be the most beautiful 32-year today, tomorrow the 31 is 32, and then the 31 is 30. There is no respect. You have to respect yourself, and you have to take stand for yourself. Nobody is doing it for you. But as the phase is going on, I'm trying to keep my, call it, I'm busy building feathers to fly. I'm building my feathers by keeping my days. I never thought it's possible to be 990 days, but it is possible. It's possible. And I'm glad I take the chance. That's one thing. If you're climbing up in a mountain, you don't want to roll down anymore, because it will be a waste of time. There are many beautiful people, many. There is a misconception with what the people really looking at, because what is beauty is actually a husband in a relationship, but a wife is at home, depressive, unsexy. If you see a daughter looking so beautiful, it takes the man that have a mother to transit. But the man does not even know it. The mothers are really real. But every decade, mankind is swept away with imagination, and nobody is asking a question. Nobody. But I still have a voice today. I don't know for how long my voice will come through, but for as long as I'm able to post this video before I go to crash sleeping, you have to look out for yourself. Sexiness is coming in the world, and we are getting old. If you know when you're very old, you're not in charge of your bank account. No matter what you do, you can choose that everything you own going to your family. I say make the best of your day. That's all what you have, because if you trust where you are today, you came there because a wind bring you there. You just have to trust and just observe that God, the next 1 hour, God cannot fly to the future. It go very slow. But mankind have big dreams. If only mankind study that God is very slow, then the world will not try so hard. Everybody will be able to appreciate the minute when it's coming to us. I post 15 minutes and I'm 15 minutes older. Take care.